Hello, I'm Guy Hudson. I'm a physicist and I'm going to talk about protection from EMF or electromagnetic fields. I run a service for surveying, electromagnetic surveying, and then after doing the surveys and seeing the results of the survey, I put together jointly with the client various solutions, and those solutions are all around protection against everyday electromagnetic fields that people are experiencing. We've got a huge amount of technology now: cell masts, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and so it goes on. Cordless phones actually are quite a problem. All around us, all the time, all the way through our lives. So while we're travelling on, say, an electric train, all the motors have got strong magnetic fields. Everyone's on their iPads and their mobile phones. All of those are struggling to try and get out from this metal cage to try and get to the next cell mast. So that every one of them, even if they're not in use, even if they're on standby, they're constantly transmitting and reflecting around in this metal box that might be the railway carriage or the bus you're travelling on. So and there's the situation is not good because the international safety regulations don't cover for ordinary everyday electromagnetic waves. The only thing they cover is to stop the waves heating us, like as if we were in a microwave oven, or actually grossly electrocuting us. And the standards work for that, but what they don't do is protect for the interaction between the electromagnetic waves, the radio waves, and our own biology, our own biochemistry, which is very, very strongly electrically and electromagnetically driven, as many scientists have found out. There's reckoned to be about 18,000 scientific papers out there now connecting the effects of electromagnetic waves and our biology. So how to protect? Firstly, you can shield. So anything that conducts, like aluminium foil, you can put up on the wall, will reflect back any sources of electromagnetism, any radio waves outside. The problem with that is that the strongest sources, the most polluting, the strongest energy polluting that we find are actually from inside people's homes, and if you put that, so if you just put that reflective stuff on the wall, you'll just reflect those signals back at you. And so that I combine that, the metal sheeting or the thin metal, the foil, is very good at reflecting, so that will keep the outside. But on the inside you need absorbing things, so you need to deaden the reflections. And so I use an absorbing wallpaper, or it's almost like a lining paper you put up like an ordinary wallpaper, that was developed in Germany for EEGs, or measuring brain waves, to deaden the noise from the equipment. So that's one level. You can create this a Faraday cage of your room, and it's nicely absorbent. That's the first level. Secondly, you can earth yourself. We evolved with our feet on the ground, which is an earth potential, a vast resource of electrons, so that our body, whether we're swimming in the sea or we're walking around on land, is always at 0 volts, and the atmosphere, particularly during electrical storms, but even just ordinary dry air, has got very strong electric fields, and if you're earthed, you're immune from those. If you're not earthed, are you wearing plastic or rubber-soled shoes, as we all do now, or on plastic floors, we're not earthed, and our bodies are then unnaturally subject to these fields. So I recommend, particularly sleeping earthed, but also working earthed and travelling earthed if you can. And that really means basically connecting some part of yourself, if not all of you, to a good earth as often as you can, has great health effects. A lot of research being done on it. The particular sheets that I recommend also reflect microwaves, so those can give extra protection, particularly for travelling. So that I recommend a sleeping bag made of reflective earthing material, so that wherever you go, if you're sleeping near a source of Wi-Fi, it'll all get reflected away. That's one part of protection. Next one is, it's not a good idea to put a microwave transmitter to your head. Brain's quite sensitive, and particularly the cranial nerves get quite badly affected by the microwave radiation from cell phones and also cordless phones. And so always either use speaker, so you talk to your mobile like this, like they do on The Apprentice, or have a headset, an earpiece. And I recommend using an air tube headset, so that you've got this, you plug it in here, it's got a standard wire, it's got an on-off button where the microphone is, but in this special unit it's also got the loudspeaker, and you've just got a hollow air tube to a plastic piece that goes in your ear, so you've got nothing metallic or magnetic by your head. So those are some of the basics. There's lots and lots of other technical solutions, but that's a good start. So thanks very much for listening to me, and hope this video has been useful for you.